You're listening to BambinoBabble's story. Once upon a time, in a land where the sky was painted with the softest hues of pink and orange, lived a gentle giant named Gruff. Gruff was unlike any other giant in the realm. He was known far and wide for his love of music. Every day, he would climb up a hill that overlooked a lush valley and sit down with his magic harp. Gruff's harp was no ordinary harp. It was carved from the wood of an ancient tree that had witnessed countless seasons. Its strings were woven from silver threads that glimmered like stars in the sunlight. When Gruff plucked the strings, the melodies that flowed were so enchanting that even the birds would pause their songs to listen, and the flowers would sway in a graceful dance. One particular morning, as Gruff strummed his harp, a soft and melodic voice joined in. Surprised, Gruff looked around and saw a tiny fairy perched on a nearby branch. Her wings sparkled like drops of morning dew, and her eyes twinkled with delight. "Your music is truly magical," she said. "May I join in?" Gruff's heart warmed, and he welcomed the fairy's company with open arms. As their melodies intertwined, a harmonious symphony filled the air, captivating all who heard it. The woodland creatures gathered around, their eyes shining with wonder, and the trees seemed to lean in to catch every note. The fairy introduced herself as Lila, a wanderer of the mystical realms. She spoke of her journeys through enchanted forests and starlit skies. Gruff was captivated by her stories, and he shared his dream of spreading his music far and wide, to reach the hearts of every being. Lila smiled and said, "Your music is already a gift to the world, but I know of a way to make its reach even greater." She told Gruff about the legendary Songstone, hidden within the heart of the crystal caves. The Songstone had the power to amplify any melody played near it, carrying the tunes to distant lands. Gruff's eyes lit up with excitement. He knew that finding the Songstone was a challenge he had to undertake. With Lila as his companion, he set out on a journey filled with adventure and discovery. They crossed rivers and climbed mountains, always guided by the magic of Gruff's harp. Their path led them through dark forests, where they encountered creatures in need of help. Gruff's melodies brought comfort to lost animals and courage to the timid. Every note they played seemed to carry a hint of enchantment, a touch of the magic that flowed through the land. Finally, after days of travel, they reached the entrance of the crystal caves. The air within was cool and echoed with a gentle hum. As Gruff strummed his harp, the cave walls seemed to come alive, reflecting his music with a shimmering radiance. And at the heart of it all, they found the Songstone, glowing like a star captured in stone. Gruff gently plucked his harp strings, and the Songstone responded with a resounding melody that filled the cavern. The sound swelled, carrying their harmonies to every corner of the caves. It was as if the very walls were singing along, and the colors of the rainbow danced in the light. As the last note faded, Gruff and Lila stepped out of the cave, their hearts full of joy. They returned to their hill, where they continued to play their music each day. But now, with the magic of the Songstone, their melodies reached far beyond the valley. Villages, towns, and distant lands all heard the enchanting tunes of Gruff's harp. People would gather to listen, their faces lighting up with smiles. The air was filled with a sense of unity and peace, brought about by the power of music. Gruff and Lila's melodies had turned the land into a place of harmony and happiness. And so, As the sun dipped below the horizon and the stars emerged in the velvet sky, Gruff and Lila would sit on their hill, strumming the harp's silver strings. Their melodies would weave into the night, carrying with them the magic of friendship and the enchantment of music. And the land, forever touched by their melodies, would know that the joy of harmony could always be found in the notes of a kind heart and a magic harp.